Hi, I'm Terry and I'm nuts about stamping. I'm back today with another Sundays with Sizzix project. I'm going to create a greeting card or a friendship card or a love card with the help of my Big Shot and the Botanical Blooms stamp set and Botanical Builders framelits. I'm inspired for this card because this week I went shopping for clothing and my new clothes were wrapped in this beautiful tissue paper and I loved it. And I thought, let's see if I can use that for inspiration for a background layer for my card. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stamp the background layer for my card using basic gray and several of the stamps from the Botanical Blooms stamp set. So I'm just going to randomly stamp. Ooh, that's quite dark. And I'm using an old scrappy piece of paper for underneath so that I can make sure that I am stamping over the edges. Hopefully you can see off the edges of my paper, like so. And then maybe what I'll do is I'll just do some random stamping like so. Okay. And then I have the insides of each one of these. So it adds a little bit of dimension. And because you can see right through the stamp, you kind of know where you're placing it. There we go. Okay, so there we go. We've got a nice little background. And now I'm going to bring in a phrase, and I grabbed the Mixed Borders stamp set and I like the I Simply Adore You. So I'm going to stamp that in just the center of a piece of scrap Whisper White. There we go. Now I'm going to bring in my Big Shot and my magnetic platform, bottom standard cutting pad. I'm going to die cut the I Simply Adore You with one of the layering circles framelits. It's a scallop one. But then I'm also going to die cut out one of the framelits and a center for that using a piece of basic gray. So I can do all three at once very easily. Let me bring this in closer to me. So I've got one of the flowers, and I want 3 flowers. So I will just, got a bit of washi tape stuck onto that. Okay, I'm going to do this again. And I've got my paper snips. Let's see if I can poke this little center piece out. There we go. So I want 3 of the flowers. I'm done with the phrase. So let's do round 2 on the flower and then a 3rd one. All right, so I've got my 3 flowers and my 3 centers. So I'm just going to add the center to each flower by using my fine tip glue pen. I love this pen. It's really good for intricate adhering. And I'm using my silicone craft sheet because that, if I have any spillage of glue, I can just rub it off after it dries and reuse it again. So no sticking to tables or your grid sheet. There we go. All right. And now I'm ready to assemble my card. So I'm going to start off with my layer that I've created. You can find inspiration all over the place. Just keep your eyes open, and then if you see something that really appeals to you, give it a try. And then I have just a layer of basic gray. I'll have the dimensions over on my blog. So I'm just going to add this here, and then I'm going to bring in my Stampin' Dimensionals. And I'm going to put a dimensional. Oh, that guy does not want to stick. Got a dimensional there, and a flower there, and then second flower. I like to do things in threes. I think it's appealing to the eye. And then a third flower there. And then I'm going to just use the I Simply Adore You phrase, another dimensional, and I'm just going to tuck it under like so. And there we go, a really quick and easy love card or friendship card that I created with the help of my Big Shot, and I got inspiration from a piece of tissue paper. For a complete listing of the supplies that I used and the measurement for the cardstock layers, hop on over to my blog, www.nutsaboutsstamping.com. While on my blog, make sure you're a newsletter subscriber. I have a newsletter that comes out each week, and it's free. All you have to do is subscribe. You can place an order for the products I use to make this card by using the Shop Now button on my blog, or you can just look through lots of other crafting ideas. I'm Terri, I'm Nuts About Stamping. See you next time. Bye for now.